Hey y'all, what's up? You are now in tune to TNS Bosses Inc. YouTube channel. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share this page. It is off the chain.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another TNS Bosses Inc. Back with a second video for the day. We always try to drop it back to back for you guys because I know sometimes we don't drop it every day, but we try to get more information to you guys as we can. Like always, got the boss with me. We'll say what's up to the people, boss, once again.
What's going on, boss? Second video. How the boss feeling today? I forgot to ask the boss how the boss feeling. Boss good?
Yeah, man, working on the new merch.
Okay.
The new merch coming, guys, and when everything hit to come out, I got you guys and everything. But you know what, boss? You know what?
Mhm.
You know what? I think I can go ahead and pull it up for everybody so they can see, boss. Let's see. We're gonna. Cause I just want to show everyone. I can pull it up now, and they can be able to get it. Uh, but like this is the new merch right here coming out, guys. Um, for like selling these hoodies for the winter time. If you guys want to get it, I'll definitely when the TNS Bosses Inc. come out with a new video, I'll definitely let you guys know it's available. Well, this is the Motivated for Christ new hoodies. Basically what I said, when I sell these hoodies, we take the money. I take the money and give it to the kids and stuff like that, and the families for Christmas time. They have Christmas dinner, toys for the kids. So that's what we're going to be doing. That's what we're going to be doing with that. For Motivated for Christ when it comes to that. Just want to give y'all a sneak peek. When they drop, we'll let y'all know and everything. But like always, let's go ahead and start up the start up the video. Okay, what we got?
Other door.
We got Ashley. What is Ashley Prosper saying? XRP community. So today, parties filed a summary judgment motions under seal, essential revealing their cards to one another before making it public next week. This is a great time to see if an agreement can be reached. Eyes open between September 13th and September 19th. And James K. filing, also, boss, you probably heard about this, was like Judge Torres has approved the party's joint schedule proposal for government sealing issue related to upcoming summary judgment motions, boss. So like I said, XRP community, we just looking, hey, keep your eyes open between September 13th and September 19th. And like Jamie Hogan say, this is huge week for crypto law. The Ripple summary judgment brief will be filed today, although we won't see them until Monday. It in a decision in the library case expected this week. In the library case, they're saying that, and these two things will affect the entire space for years to come. So that the library case and September 13th to 19th, this is about to be huge for the entire crypto space. Y'all gotta understand this. They want to, you know what I'm saying, boss, single out doggone Bitcoin and Ethereum. What you think about that, boss?
I think that's great news for the space. Somebody had to be the sacrificial lamb, and I think Ripple is that, and Library is that. But at the same token, with Library, they didn't have that much access to capital like Ripple does. So hopefully, their whatever judgment comes out on their favor. So we'll see what happens. Close the door. I'm doing the video. I'm sorry, guys. That was my son, but the library don't have that much access to capital, like I was saying, and hopefully, whatever favor that comes out on their favor. Maybe they're not going to win every point that was brought up, but I hope that it's a good result. You know what I'm saying, for them, because we all know Ripple was going to come out on top. But I think when the library things come out, it's probably going to give the SEC more ammunition if they win. You understand what I'm saying? So I think it's great. We still wait on an answer from Judge Torres for the emails, but on the 19th we'll get to see the evidence, like partly because I think some of the word will be redacted, so we'll get to see. And the XRP community is going to come full steam and then make a whole bunch of videos. We're gonna be making videos, so I think it's crunch time. So hopefully, whatever comes out, on Ripple part is not too, it's crazy of evidence, and hopefully that will probably push a settlement date to come a little quicker. You know what I mean? But we still got our hopes up for September 30th because of the fiscal year for the SEC. So we still waiting on that, and we'll just wait to see what's going on, and whatever news that we hear, of course, we're gonna relay it to you guys.
Yeah, and it's very huge, man. Like I said, don't wait because it's XRP pricing at 33 cents right now. Like I said, don't sleep. You know what I'm saying? It can happen at any moment. And you'll be out of luck. Okay, what we got here? So we got got Jamie Hogan with that. Okay. Let's just talk about a little bit. Let's talk about the case a little bit with you guys. But also, this right here happened, I guess, was yesterday. Coinbase assistant update in order to have full confidence in a successful launch of HBAR, which is Coinbase plus going on HBAR. We have made the decision to delay the launch of trading. We have temporarily disabled the new deposit address generation. Do not attempt to deposit your HBAR until further notice. And which is, if you have HBAR, which was big news, is that they're gonna put it on Coinbase. So that was huge. So congratulations, people who actually, listen to us, who bought HBAR. It's gonna go on Coinbase. So that's kind of want to talk about that. That's a little bit. Boss, you want to say something about that, boss?
Yes, I do. As you know, when a new asset is put on an exchange as more liquidity for the asset. And also, with Coinbase, before they even launch anything, before they even do anything, they trying to, cross their T's and dot their I's because they under scrutiny by the SEC. So whatever they do, they're being watched. So they really want to make sure before they even come out with an asset that everything that asset is fully in compliance and everything is okay with that asset. And HBAR, was one of those, hidden gems, boss. You know what I mean? That that you should keep on your back pocket because it's going to be one of the ones that propels and go crazy. So it's great news. It's awesome news for Coinbase to be listing HBAR.
Yeah, because when I seen that news, I kind of I bet the truck up a little bit and bought some more HBAR, guys. So hey, and I've been in the space for a long time. So some of you got like with property, you in the crypto class on the What's Up out. When I told you guys about property, they see it shut up to like almost like $3 or something. And I was telling you guys about that, but it's back down now, but it's gonna go back up, trust me. So, like I say, you gotta keep stacking your bag. I think property at 70-something cent right now, 71.69 cent. Hey man,
69 cent.
He's not saying that's what I'm saying, man. HBAR gonna be on there too. So hey man, I gotta pay attention because it's real. Let's see what else we got. Other news. Boom. Jack the Ripper said former Goldman Sachs executive Rio Paul said XRP network will be the center role in future CBDC system. Hey, former Goldman Sachs executive said XRP will be in okay. Well, we know that already.
Yeah.
We knew that, but some of these former executives from Goldman Sachs coming out and saying it, hey, could be something. So we got this perspective saying, oh, really? So basically what this is, let me blow this up. This was, I guess, a PDF file of hsbc.com. And basically what they state in this PDF file saying that payment distributed ledger technology, which is we were talking about on the last video. If you seen the last video, that dude was saying with the BRICS nations, DLT can stream end-to-end value transfer, recording, costing, operating risk, and settlement period. For example, Ripple XRP Ledger provides real-time cross-border settlement using a token that represents central bank currencies and foreign exchange HSBC FX everywhere tool. The tool processed more than 3 million inter-company FX transactions worth $250 billion in the first year. Now, guys, this is there. We didn't write this. We not saying this on TNS Bosses Inc. We showing you guys what they saying at HSBC. You see what I'm saying? Banks. So they saying distributed ledger technology, and Ripple is the best one as an example. Why would they use XRP as an example? They could use anything else, the Fed coin or whatever. No, they use XRP in that. So I don't know what to tell you guys. More proof right there, guys. So let's get into this real vision. I forgot this dude's name, boss. I don't know if you can see him, but I think he's a billionaire. It's
Let me hear him talk, and I can't see it.
Okay, this guy.
And this one comes to us from Serkan Orbe, and the question is, what about XRP? Obviously, they're talking about Ripple. Any thoughts there, Al?
Yeah, so
Oh, yeah.
there's this weird narrative from the past about Ripple. The point being is, even if they have to settle a lawsuit and get a slap on the wrist, Ripple plays actually quite an important role. It's a money transmission network, and it does quite a good job of it. And it has deep connections with global governments around the world and has worked really hard on it. So there is a reason the chain is valued as highly as it is, and it's not from speculation, because actually, it got taken off a whole bunch of exchanges because of the lawsuit. It's actually because when I use my netcast law model, the amount of value that gets transacted on the chain is very high. It's being used. So I think if you lift the legal issue, probability is that the value of the chain increases significantly. And as the world moves towards central bank digital currencies, I think the XRP network is going to be somewhere at the center of all of that. So yeah, I don't rule it out. I know it's not flavor of the day for a lot of people. I think it's a big player, it's a real player, and it has its niche.
And that's that boy. He's like a billionaire or something right there, boss.
Yeah,
right?
I think so. That's Powell.
Yeah, I think he's like a billionaire right there, guys. So this was the video back in the day. What this guy Ashley Posey found, and this was Uncle Brad talking about 15 seniors JP Morgan executive in his office. Check it out.
When we talk about Jamie Dimon, we first have to recognize where he sits. He sits at the top of the global financial infrastructure. There are a few banks, of which JPM is certainly one, that make billions and billions of dollars of profit by virtue of that perch. 99.9% of banks don't make money in this ecosystem in terms of cross-border payments. Jamie Dimon makes a technical term of a shit ton of money by sitting there. So when I hear Jamie Dimon saying it's a fraud, I think to myself, well, of course he's going to say that. He's talking. I mean, and by the way, there's also people who conspiratorially, he's trying to talk down the price of Bitcoin so JPM can buy it. Like the idea that JP Morgan isn't actively working in the blockchain and Bitcoin space is not true. Frankly, I don't mind sharing. There are 15 senior JP Morgan people at Ripple's offices this afternoon. Now, unless JP Morgan's going to fire them.
Does Jamie Dimon know that?
Apparently not. Anyway, so look, that's my thought on the whole JP Dimon thing. I do think there are people who are going to say this is, in the same manner, a very smart investor said to me, in 1997, the whole West Coast was long Amazon and the whole East Coast was shorting Amazon. We saw how that worked out. And his point was basically, look, the West Coast is obviously bullish, and there's some that are very cynical about these things, and we'll see how it works out. On the risk factor, just very briefly, because I don't want to go on too long, but I think what we have to remind ourselves that this has to come back to utility. What problem is the digital asset solving? If it's solving a real problem and it's creating value by solving that problem, then there will be value in the token. I think what's risky is there's a lot of these things, as Juan was saying, that I cannot explain why you need a token. I can't explain what the token does. It doesn't make any sense to me. And I think, unfortunately, I think that percentage, particularly in the recent ICO wave, I think that percentage is a very high percentage. I think there is going to be carnage to be had from that. And I think Grant is smarter than I am in many ways, not the least of which is on the law. But, the ICOs, regulation around the SEC regulation around securities are designed to protect investors and.
So that was Uncle Brad, man, boss. I'll let the boss tell you what you think about that, boss. 15.
I mean, I feel like it's really, really hypocritical of Jamie Dimon to do the thing that he's doing, and as a banker, you're a billionaire, dude. Where they do that at, man? It's just crazy. Like Brad said, 99% of banks don't make money in that space, man. But you making billions of dollars, and you talking down on the space, but you making all that money just so you could buy it on a low and sell it at. It's crazy, man. Like we always say, don't watch what they say, watch what they do, man.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy what these guys are doing. The corruption is alive and well and strong, man. So it's up to us to see it, recognize it for what it is, and do what we need to do, man. But it's crazy, man.
Because he had 15 from the JP Morgan go to his office. But y'all gotta understand, you see what I'm saying? This dude making billions of dollars off cross-border payment, JP Morgan and the boys. This is what they're doing. And Gary Gensler was with them. They even showed a video. I seen the video with the digital asset investor showing that Gary Gensler's schedule, saying that he was meeting with Goldman Sachs constantly. See what I'm saying? Constantly meeting with them boys. You see what I'm saying? And then Jay Clayton go ahead and sue Ripple going out the door. They knew what they was doing, man. They know they got a better technology. And then Goldman Sachs boys want to get on the Ethereum train. Yeah. This is what they know they messed up, man. And this is what they're trying to stop you from doing.
And speaking of Gary Gensler, I guess he go and face the Heat on Friday.
Yeah, I'm locked in. For that. Yeah, I'm locked in. I got a meeting on Friday, but I'm locked in. Yeah, I gotta see what's going on. Let's go. We got Thinking Crypto Boss. He had a video out too as well. Check it out.
And I know I always ask you this question, but I'm curious which blockchains, and maybe I have a clue here because you mentioned Ripple. We know they've been doing stuff with CBDC on the XRP ledger. I know Algorand's been doing their thing. Can you give us any names of any blockchains that you guys have pilot tested?
Well, so the Digital Dollar Project is technologically neutral and fiercely so.
Sure.
What we are doing, however, is providing the opportunity for all the different ledgers to show their stuff, to experiment, to show their stuff and see what works. They're already doing that around the world. I mentioned there's over 100 different ones going on. Many of them are using the different blockchains. And so, firms like R3 and others are out there talking all the time about their capabilities. We want to provide an opportunity for them to show their capabilities when it comes to a digital dollar here in the United States. And so the Digital Dollar Project is committed to creating opportunities for the different blockchains to show what they can do. But officially, we have no preference for one or the other. We don't, with that, those decisions will eventually come if the Fed goes down this road, and hopefully they'll look on the body of work that we've created to be able to determine the different pros and cons of the different blockchains.
Could the U.S. government adopt an existing stablecoin that's already in the market? Certainly not Tether. I don't think they would. But let's say USDC, which Circle.
Look, the boss, the man say certainly not Tethercoin. Y'all, oh my God, man! Don't let me get up.
I know they've been working closely with regulators, and we know what's on their books and what's backing the collateral. What do you think
Well,
about?
it's certainly possible.
Okay.
It's certainly possible. I don't want to second guess the political process or the process, but it's certainly possible. I think, however, that the same questions are appropriately directed at private stablecoin operators as sovereign digital currency operators, and that would be, well, what are you doing about privacy? How are you protecting people's privacy? What are you doing about censorship? We know that big tech, we know that social media platforms censor speech. Will private operators of stablecoins censor economic activity?
Sure.
Will they bow to a government that says, well, we'll authorize your stablecoin provided you don't let people buy ammunition? Or a right-wing government saying provided you don't fund abortion, or a left-wing government saying provided you don't fund right to life, right? Will a stablecoin operator be a private stablecoin operator be a better guarantor of our privacy and our economic liberty as a government one? The government, we know, is bound by the First Amendment, freedom of speech, is bound by the Fourth Amendment, right to privacy. Will a private stable? So these are questions, again, we've got to come together.
We talking about the First Amendment and the Fourth Amendment, boss. Let me minimize this. And that's what people were scared of. Like, oh, this new CBDC come out, new Fed coin, they're gonna stop your money when they want to. You're not gonna, you would like your boy Swab said you will own nothing, you will like it. But in the US, like he said, the First and the Fourth Amendment, he like that there's already laws are written that freedom of speech, freedom of privacy. You see what I'm saying? Now they're gonna go ahead and change them amendments like that. I don't know. But what you think about that, boss?
No, they can't. It's already written. Like, they can't go and change it. No, they can't do that. But it's kind of crazy though how, the government want to intrude and they want to, invade your privacy, but they being private. They never transparent with what they do, right? And the only time you'll hear about it is when it's done. You know what I mean? But they want to invade your privacy, but they don't want to be transparent with the thing that they're doing. And remember with Facebook, guys, I don't have no Facebook. Remember, you guys were providing Facebook with content, and what Facebook was doing in return, they was selling your data. You understand what I'm saying? I think it's the same thing with CBDC, when they just want to control everything, like we discussed, and not this last video, but the one before. They just want to control you, how you spend, what you buying, and if you going too crazy, they want to shut it off. And that's all it is, man. And as far as Tether, we all know it's a Ponzi scheme. It's a house of cards. It's just waiting to fall down. And USDC is well connected. It's backed by Stella. Jeremy Allaire is working with Brad and the Ripple and all them teams. So I think the USDC is the clear winner. But who knows, man, what these guys got up their sleeves. It's crazy.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, you guys doing y'all day trading and going with these companies using the US Tethercoin. They paying y'all in USD Tethercoin. And they paying y'all and all other crypto don't have it's not backed by nothing. Y'all better understand, boy, y'all playing with fire. But maybe I'm wrong because y'all getting money, right? Yeah, okay, constantly get your money. But like I say, guys, so he just said that they testing distributed ledger technology. They doing these stress tests, right, boss? This is what they're doing. He just said it. The former CTF, whatever, he the former guy who with the government. So if they testing it, so what distributed ledger technology they testing? Well, I'm about to show you with this. Here you go. Well, let's blow this up. And I just let this guy go ahead and tell you what the deal is.
Their roadmap, the G20 roadmap. You guys see Q4 2021, liquidity bridges exploration, okay? Please listen very carefully. They were exploring liquidity bridges on Q4, November 2021. If you guys recall, November 9th, Ripple Liquidity Hub for Enterprises, they released it to the public. So, crazy timeline, right? Now let's move into the transactions, ladies and gentlemen. Right? 1 year ago. And the perfect time is they did it on a Sunday. Sunday, November 21st. Look at the transaction volume just go haywire.
That is the transaction value, guys, on the XRP ledger that they was testing it. Liquidity. You see, they trying to see how much payments it can take. They trying to see how far this thing can go. And it's outrageous.
Is this the G20? Perfectly timelined. And if we look at what they were doing, it's their payments. Of course. Only over north of 1 million payments on a Sunday evening or whatever. Okay, it was done on a Sunday though. But do you see, ladies and gentlemen, the correlations between this roadmap, the G20 roadmap, and they're exploring liquidity bridges? Looks
like he said, as you can see, liquidity bridge exportation, they exported 2021 fourth quarter. This is what they was doing. See how much the XR liquidity and payments Ripple can do. And they did it. They testing it.
they came across ripples. In that same month that coincidentally was released.
You see? So, guys, and he said XRP stress test exposed. Told tell me said XRP isn't going to $100. So it isn't going to $100. You can't. So I guess he said, when we see, don't tell me. I'm sorry. Don't tell me XRP isn't going to $100. And like this guy just say, is that they're doing the stress test, and on this stress test, boss. Let me go back. On this stress test, you can see the transactions, man. And let's go over here. As you can see, if I go up a little bit, let's go back. Here we go, right here, the payments. So, guys, I don't know what to tell you. This is what this guy found. Is on the XRP scan, meaning that if you guys don't know, that's how much they're converting XRP into these type of payments, and they send the XRP over to certain areas, and they testing this thing. And as you can see, still, you see from January 22 to September 2022, it just steady. Because now, once you see this big old pump happen right here, guys, you see this big old pump happen right here? Is this when they get green light, when the lawsuit is over, and XRP become a currency in the US, and then they can use it for cross-border payments and remittance, and you're going to see a major pumps like this, and this is 33 cents. XRP pumping like this constantly is not going to stay at 33 cents or whatever price it was back in 2021. It's going to be major. You see, and to move all that money, with that pump, XRP got to be at a high price. Them transactions just like that all over the world. And the G20 balls, they were testing it out, and there was proof right there. They were stress testing the XRP ledger, and you just seen the other guy in this video saying United States is finding a distributed ledger technology that we already said that they're going to test, and they probably already tested it already. Oh, and Auntie already said it. Linda P. Jones said they got the private ledger that they are already running stuff already. You see, y'all gotta understand. I'm not a financial advisor. We just showing you guys what the XRP community is finding. This is what they're doing in the background. They did it on a Sunday when you weren't even worried about it. And you guys is playing around, and you're going to mess around. And when this thing go live, you're going to see a major spike in XRP price because they went live, and they're using liquidity, and they're using XRP to send billions of dollars all across the world. And I'm done, boss.
And remember, guys, off speculation alone, XRP reached $3.68. You know, and we know, like Brad said, the laws and the laws and something else is on our side, right? So when it's all said and done, I think Ripple was going to be written in the history book as one of those saviors, man, one of those great American innovation company, technology company, man, that came and just saved the world, you know? And why not? Why wouldn't you want to be part of that history? And just by putting yourself in that position and getting some XRP, you know what I'm saying? And profiting off it. Why not? It's a no-brainer because it's in the PDF file. We show you evidence. It's not like we're just here just talking, a boss talked and I talked and nah, we showing you proof after proof, videos after videos that there it is, it's written down. But you still not convinced. So if you're not convinced, what do you want us to do? Because we doing our part, man. You know, but the proof is in the pudding, man. It's here. It's here to stay. It's not going nowhere. Let's just see what happens when this lawsuit is over.
Yeah. If we
know that's imminent, like Jeremy said. It's
imminent. If we wrong, we wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just your cost. You're not a financial advisor. You play at your own risk. You know, PLAY. You know, you play at your own risk. You know, old school. Yeah. But like I say, you know, if you don't believe, it's up to you. You know what I'm saying? New people coming to the space. You know, some of you guys, some people watching the videos, boss, it's crazy. I didn't even know, but people paying attention, and I just hope you guys, you know, invest wisely. That's all I got for tonight, boss. You know what I'm saying? All right, shout out to Young Reese. Please fix your microphone, sir.
Young Reese. Yeah, Young Reese.
Coco, what's up? Like I say all the time, you know. And that's it, boss. Any last words? That's it.
And Bozzy, man, Bozzy, appreciate you. Hope you watching. Hope everything good. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, until next time, guys. TNS Bosses Inc. We out of here.
All right. Thank you for watching TNS Bosses Inc. If you like the content displayed, don't forget to tap that like and subscribe button ASAP.